Now, after several months, Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta is expected to answer some 10 questions which have suffered repeated postponements. The questions cover government indebtedness and expenditure. 8 of the 10 questions stand in the name of NDC MPs, including former Minority Leader Haruna Iddrisu, and 2 in the name of MPP MPs. Parliamentary Affairs correspondent Kweku Asante joins us with more on this. Good afternoon to you, Kweku. So, government's indebtedness and expenditure, these are very important questions, especially under an IMF program. What specifically are the MPs seeking answers to?
So, some of these questions are questions that have been on Parliament's papers for a very long time. For a number of them, they have been postponed several times, and the NDC minority MPs have had cause to complain about why Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta has not been showing up to answer these questions. The expectation is that he will answer them today, although it is just past 1 p.m. and he has not arrived in the House. The House is currently considering the Get Fund allocation formula. It is expected that after which the minister will come in to respond to these questions. But the urgent question stands in the name of Haruna Iddrisu, the former Minority Leader, who is asking about government's indebtedness to SSNIT. We know that over the last 2 years, because government has been struggling in terms of its economy, they have been in debt to the Social Security and National Insurance Trust. So Haruna Iddrisu wants to find out how much exactly government owes SSNIT and how SSNIT is surviving. Is SSNIT able to pay pensioners every month? That is one of the questions coming up. Clement Apart is also seeking to find out how much government has been spending on the free senior high school program since 2017. He contends that the numbers that have been given by the finance minister in the media budget review of 2 years ago and some numbers that have been given by the education minister in parliament are at variance with each other, and so there must be some kind of correlation. He wants to find out that. There's also questions about the coastal communities in the Volta region. We know that a tidal wave swept through that communities in some few months ago. The finance minister came to parliament and promised that there are about 10 million Ghana cedis to finance the Blekusu Coastal Development Project. They want to find out exactly what the state is. And mind you, the banks that collapsed, there are questions about what is happening to the directors. Are they being prosecuted? Have they been banned from taking up other offices in other banks? So these are all vexed questions that the minister is expected to have when he comes around.
I think I missed it. Did you say the finance minister is yet to arrive? He's not there?
Yes, it's 1:14 p.m. Finance minister is not here. Ordinarily, the questions having to do with the minister would have been dealt with first, but because he is not around, the House has kept to consider other business. They are currently considering the Get Fund allocation formula, and then we will know whether the minister can answer these questions or not. Mind you, the background is that these questions have appeared on the other paper for a number of weeks. And so if the minister can't come around today, he has to be rescheduled again. I want to know why the minister will not be here today, for instance.
Well, the minister himself has faced repeated calls from his own party to resign. The president promised that will be dealt with after an IMF deal is secured. Are the MPs still pursuing this agenda?
Right. It is still on the minds of some of these NPP MPs, some of them that have been speaking off the record, saying that they are still expecting the president to act. We put that question to the majority leader, who says that the entire caucus will have to meet and take a decision on this matter as to whether or not Ken Ofori-Atta must go. This is something they have to decide. But he is also insisting that sometimes you have to let sleeping dogs lie. As in sometimes you just don't have to push certain calls for a long time. And so these are all decisions that the entire caucus will have to come around and take. And so now that the IMF deal has been complete, has been signed, and the budget has also been presented, the benchmark the president said has all now been met, and the expectation is now he will act. But if he doesn't act, then the entire majority caucus, NPP MPs, will have to take a collective decision as to whether or not the minister must go, or some kind of decision will be taken on this.
All right, we'll keep following. Kweku Asante, parliamentary correspondent, appreciate the update from Parliament. Now.